Okay, in this video here, I'm going to explain what I did in order to get rid of the black screen in Automobilista2 when it changed focus. In other words, if you already had the game running and you wanted to, you forgot to load a piece of software like Crew Chief or maybe OBS or something you're running with AMS2 and you forgot to open it up. When you change focus with AMS2 and open those applications up, AMS2 would go to a black screen, and in order to uh, get the screen to come back on, I had to restart AMS2 and never lose focus, or it would go to a black screen. Well, I found out this helped me to solve that issue. First of all, in AMS2, turn off vertical sync. Even if you've got a 60 hertz monitor, turn off vertical sync. I have a 60 hertz TV panel, and open up your nVidia control panel, manage 3D settings, and then go to program settings, and then drop down the list and find Automobilista2, AMS2, AVX Purity XE, select it, and then go down in this box and select Vertical Sync Adaptive. You've got use the 3D application setting or global setting, which is default. Set it to adaptive and then apply and save it. And then start AMS2. And once you get it up and running into a race, uh, open up Crew Chief or OBS, and it will not go to a black screen. And also, it will keep the same vertical sync going on. In other words, your frame rates do not drop down below 60. Mine would drop down around 49, 50. Even though it came back on at times, the refresh rate never got back up to 60. So you can turn adaptive on and it'll give you a description of what it will do. Okay. Adaptive limits the GPU render rate similar to vertical sync on. However, if the render rate drops below the refresh rate, it will allow tearing. Good compromise between latency and visual clarity. However, I have not experienced any tearing because the 360 Ti will render AMS2 in 4K and not lose any frame rate. It will stay at a solid 60, at least in my machine. So if you're experiencing the black screen in AMS2, try this setting and maybe it'll help you. Okay, that's it for me, and we'll catch you on the next one.